Maybe that tells when he starts now.
Now he started. Hello everyone, Randy here. We're playing Farming Simulator 17 on Broad Acres on the RDAllen multiplayer server. Starting off by seeding one of the fields here on field 6. Just one of the smaller fields on this map. Slightly smaller field. Oh my goodness. We've had some technical issues with the map here already. We kind of expected as much to some extent, or at least I did anyway. So not particularly surprised here. For some reason our save game was not saving. So previous progress from last episode has been reverted back to nothing, unfortunately. We're not entirely sure why here yet. We're going to maybe kind of keep playing, do a little more troubleshooting. See if it saves next time. If not, we'll troubleshoot some more. And then if not, probably have to switch to a different map maybe. But, oh well. My console. What happened on a console? Just saying, eh? Huh? There on the console, you just forget to save it yourself, right?
You're never gonna let me live that down.
Twice. No, wait, 3 times.
But half a dozen.
Half a dozen.
It even warns you, do you want to quit without saving?
What happened on a PC? See, we got the autosave mod.
I've only got autosave multiplayer console.
We got autosave in single player.
Yeah, but you cheat.
Now, how is autosave cheating?
Just is.
Anyway, playing on the RDAllen multiplayer server here. Just a reminder, if you'd like to join, information's in the description below there. And being the size of this map, we could definitely use some help here, I'm sure. Like I said, we might just have to iron out a few bugs here, hopefully. We do have Courseplay active yet, so that might be one mod that is causing the issues. We'll find out here, but
I thought it wasn't multiplayer.
they changed that here in the recent versions. You can use it multiplayer now. I think they're trying to work on getting it multiplayer compatible somewhat.
So you can watch the new Circles of Death on multiplayer?
Yeah, cool, isn't it? They get an audience that way.
I think what you should do then is turn crop destruction on. Just make yourself crop circles if the aliens have come.
Nope, definitely not. And Courseplay doesn't typically destroy crops either unless you stop it and then drive it off yourself. So yeah, by the way, if you do want to join, just make sure you please join us on TeamSpeak. Again, that information is in the description here. And Broad Acres is Server 2, by the way. So Server 2 for Broad Acres. You never know. We might even see a console on here at some point. Just imagine your first 16x map.
Yeah, I'll imagine it, but that's where it'll stay.
Just imagine, you could spend a whole hour just going from one end of the field to the other end of the field.
No, that's not going to happen because somebody's introduced me to another game which I lose time.
Ah, right, yeah. My apologies. Sorry. Not sorry.
No, you weren't because you laughed and you said my apologies.
Right. Do I have to have a straight face?
No, well, the bags under my eyes are certainly on straight lines.
Yeah, for those who don't know what McConsel's talking about here, we introduced him to Minecraft, and what time did you get off the next day?
5:30 in the morning.
And what time did you start?
11.
Was that 2 or 3 days before?
Could have been.
Could have been.
I think the only time I left the keyboard was to deal with the dog.
Yeah, for those of you not watching it, we're doing some live streaming there on a Minecraft series, playing on the Direwolf 20 pack. So mod pack there for Minecraft, having a bit of fun with that. Okay, let's double check. That is what I'm planting here, right? Yes. Don't need to be doing any multi-cropping here if we can help it.
It looks cool with the multi-crop.
Yeah, it looks cool on the map. Okay, should be good with the GPS there. We'll just kind of plan along a headline here, or headland.
Well, try harvesting a field with 3 different crop types in it, and I'm not going to mention any names of the mod god who done it.
Uh-oh. Must not a console player.
No, as I said, I'm not going to mention any names of the mod god who done it.
Ah, okay, good, good. I'm sure the person that did it would be totally embarrassed, you know, if he heard that.
It was fun to harvest.
I bet. And of course, for those who haven't seen it, we are done on the PC side with the Valley of the Old Farm console versus PC competition there. So, assuming we can get this map to work here, this map will be replacing that series. If not, like I said, we'll have to go to a different map. This just seemed like a fun map to try. For those who are not familiar with it, based on Australia, and it is a 16x map, so 16 times bigger than a normal map. Or to put that in console perspectives, it's 16 times bigger than any map you can get on the console.
I do have a question about this.
Oh?
16x map.
Yes.
What's the point with giants the way they sail now?
Yeah, you got a very good point there. Actually, I think they can change that somewhat. Some of the mod authors are changing that on some of the maps now, I've noticed.
What, that it changes every hour instead of just as you sell?
Yeah, the prices don't drop quite as drastically.
Oh yeah, how they're doing that. I've seen that. I've seen it in a map XML.
Okay.
They're actually setting it to the amount sold rather than time period.
Okay.
And that's if I read the XML properly. Which I probably haven't.
Yes, I think I've seen that. They set it to like, 1 million liters or 2 million liters or something like that. So you got to sell that amount before the price starts tanking terribly.
Well, that's sort of more true to real life.
Yeah, I would say so too. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what amount Giants uses for their maps, but they definitely need to increase it if you ask me. I mean, one load of, say, 50,000 liters and your price drops by $200. Really? That seems a bit ridiculous.
Well, here's hoping for FS19 have done something.
Yeah, so we're kind of hoping they would do something from 15 to 17. And they did all right. Made it a whole lot worse. At least before you could count on selling it for that price within an hour. Now you can't even do that in 17 anymore. They make it drop right away.
Well, I did notice in one of the maps I was looking around yesterday, Giants have either made a big error or they have missed something worse. Oh. Yeah, one of the maps I was looking at yesterday had John Deere symbols on crates.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so either they've missed that or they've let something go.
Huh, interesting. Interesting. You would have to imagine, though, to some extent, they would probably easily miss that, given the amount of textures and stuff in a map.
Well, if they start the map off, it's very visible.
Oh, okay.
But then again, I think they're spending more time on this Rupa than they are doing anything else.
Just quickly passing the mods through. Yeah, it plays, it works. Send it through.
Yeah, and if they pick up my pub, I'll not be happy.
You don't think so?
Yeah, well, if they pick up my new pub and map on the way, I will be very unhappy.
Ah.
I'm looking forward to having a pub on the map.
When's this map supposed to be released?
Not sure yet.
Oh, okay.
I think he's having some problems with some of the scripts and animations for the console. I'm not 100% sure of that though.
Oh, having problems with the console again, I see.
What can I say? You know, they're very strict on what they let on, so it has to be proper before they let it on. Not just any junk goes on, like, you know, goes on the PC.
Uh-huh. I thought it was maybe just because, you know, the console, I don't know, maybe didn't support it.
No, don't let junk on.
I wonder if the other seeders made it to the other end of the field yet. Oh, he just made it to the other end. Looks like real close. I don't know if there's any more seeders on the main farmyard here or not. If there is, we'll get them going here in a minute too. Just get some headland work done here in a minute. And like I was saying there when we kind of first started here, we do have Courseplay on here, so we kind of want to give that a try here if we can, if it'll work anyway. See what's how it works on multiplayer. This again seemed like the perfect map to choose or to try it on. Although given the size of this map, maybe it wasn't such a good choice. But recently here they have changed it with Courseplay, so it will now work on multiplayer. And by work, I mean at least it shows up. Whether or not it will actually work, I guess we'll find out here.
Do you have a good question though?
Oh?
Well, when you did aggravation, you had the goal of owning Field 7.
Yep.
Texas, you had the goal of 10,000 cows. What's the goal?
To survive.
Pretty good goal.
I mean, given the size of this map, this puts aggravation to shame. I mean, Field 7 on aggravation. I don't think there's even a field that small on this map.
Can I suggest?
Possibly.
If Courseplay works, this is. What about 20,000 cows?
20,000 cows. Okay, if Courseplay works, maybe.
If Courseplay works.
If Courseplay works, that seems like a doable thing. Let's see, is that all? That might have been all the seeders that are here. We do have more seeders. They're just scattered about the map on various other farms here. We're kind of in the center of the map here. This is the main, well, I guess it's kind of the main farmyard, I guess. There's also one down by the BGA here. And I think there's one up, there's one up in this area too, somewhere.
Oh,
over here on this side, that's right. Sorry, what was that?
I forgot to mention the other part of the goal.
Other part?
If the Courseplay works with the 20,000 cows, you're only allowed to feed them with trailers towed by chicken.
That's a shame, because we don't have any chicken on here capable of towing anything. But don't worry, I'll look forward to watching it in your forfeit.
No, that wasn't included.
Yeah, I believe I mentioned that, didn't I? You got to do field work with a chicken.
I went blind. I went blind in that ear.
At least you got to plow a field or something with it.
As I say, I went blind in that ear when you said that.
Oh, you'll be blind all right by the time you're done with it. Okay, yeah, we got some more seeders here. Where is this, though? Well, it's actually not too far away.
You think so?
Yeah, well, okay, never mind. Yeah, that's right. It is a long ways away. A very good point. Very good point.
Everywhere's a long way.
Yeah.
I have another question, but you probably won't be able to answer just yet.
Oh.
If the Courseplay thing works, will a course you set up be available to everybody or just to you?
I would assume it'd be available to everybody. Joker, are you on the map at all?
There? No.
Oh, okay. I say we could test it real quick, but
Well, I get the thing that pops up in the middle of the screen.
okay. So I guess that one is not seeds.
Sorry for asking all the awkward questions.
No, it seems like a very good question. I would assume it would be available to everybody, but I don't know that for a fact. For those who are wondering, by the way, the only reason I found the seed and fertilizer the first time was I was driving underneath them, and all of a sudden the tanks open and the auger folds out. It's like, oh, okay, that must be seed and fertilizer here then. So that's how I found them on the main farmyard. Kind of pure accident there, just driving around looking for them, and oh, that must be it. I'm assuming it would be the same setup here as well. I'm just not sure where they are at exactly around here. Probably here. I'm going to guess those white tanks, by the way, are probably liquid fertilizer. Just guessing. Nice how long it takes for the map to load here. Please wait. Wonder how long it's going to take a hired worker to seed this field.
Oh, a good long bit. I had 3 on running on 6, I think it was. And I was going for like 2 hours and still wasn't done.
Oh my. Yeah, I've only got 2 at the moment. I'm going to see if I can get 2 more going here.
Which I had 2 of those that are on there and a DB120.
Oh my. Oh, stuck at a gate crossing. I guess the markers there have collisions on them. Surprisingly, by the way, I'm actually getting 60 frames on this map, for those of you wondering. I'm actually quite surprised by that, given the size of this map here. So I don't think Corn Belt was being nearly that nice. For those who recall, the Corn Belt map was the other 16X map we've played on here. Let's see, can I sneak in here? I can, perfect. Wow, got quiet in here all of a sudden.
I'm just trying to find the look. It's just coughed up.
Ah. Tastes good, did it?
Yeah, it's rather, lucky.
Ah. Yeah, for those who wonder, by the way, where my console is at with his videos, he's been down, being a little sick here as of late. Nope, that was an autosave. Wow, long autosave too.
But the nice doctor give me loads of drugs.
Ah, nice doctor. Loads of drugs, eh?
Which I'll probably forget to take.
Obviously, the trees on here look quite amusing.
Hey, did
Is
it
there
go
any-
2D on there?
Did what?
Do the trees, do they go 2D on there? Are you far enough away?
Not that I notice. It don't look like it.
Is there any bridges on the map?
Not that I know of off the top of my head.
I'm not playing it there.
But no, it'd be perfect for bridge challenged people.
I just want to run another drill Deere here often.
I'm thinking of two people in particular that seem to be particularly challenged by bridges.
Well, that wasn't challenged. That was on purpose.
Oh, okay. That seems
There
to be.
may not be one now, but we could certainly put one in.
That's true.
Giant's editor is not that hard.
At the very least, there's a couple ponds and ditches and stuff you can put that Massey Ferguson into on No Creek.
Yeah, you're just raging by it because it was green. You can't see this green weed machine thing anymore.
No?
Yep.
Still a massive failure, though.
Nope. Anything paint the green according to you is fantastic.
No, I don't think I ever said that. I've always said John Deere green. It's got to be the right color green.
Which you painted it.
Well, that is true.
So in all words, you were saying it was a John Deere green. It's a fantastic machine.
At least it's pretty close to John Deere green anyway.
So it's a fantastic machine.
I guess you could maybe say that.
Shot yourself in the foot there.
Oh?
Can't call it a massive failure now.
Yeah, it's still a Massey Ferguson. I'm pretty sure I can call it a massive failure. Doesn't have the John Deere logo on it. Might be the right color, but...
I actually found out what the JD stands for. Just disastrous.
John Deere.
Just dreadful.
Definitely not.
I think I actually forgot to put an R and a Y in the last name of it.
Oh?
Yeah, John Dreary.
Well, don't worry. You'll get to find out soon enough. After all, as part of the forfeit, you got to use lots of John Deeres on your No Creek farms. I know you can't wait.
Oh yeah.
And for those who wonder, by the way, again, my console will probably be starting that once he starts feeling a little bit better. Or a lot of it better.
Where can you get the fire mod?
Sorry, don't know.
Modhub.us.
Thanks, Michigan Farmer.
Oh, good. You're going to burn that Massey?
No, just John Deere. But if you can burn John Deere, so can I.
Oh, we don't burn no John Deeres around here.
I remember watching you play a game. You had 3 or 4 of them on fire.
And then we put them back together and raced them again. And we won, too. Won quite a bit, if I remember correctly, too.
I see him stop playing it since I started calling it for the John Deere game.
No, just been playing other games.
Getting close to March the 13th for Pure Farming.
It is, yes. I mean, I've already played the game, so you're really not that exciting, right?
Not really.
It depends. Was it a full release? If I remember right, you had borders in it where you couldn't see through.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's quite a full release yet. Not that one, anyway.
So you might have a lot more machinery, equipment, better looking things.
Possibly, yep.
I actually think I'm more excited for the release of Cattle and Crops in 2030.
In 2030? Think it'll be that early?
I'm a bit optimistic.
Ah, okay. And if you're pessimistic, you'd probably say it'll never be released.
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay, so now I got a question here. I noticed there's fences around all the fields here. Is that really a thing in Australia? That's horrible.
I don't know, perhaps we should ask Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, we probably should.
Sorry, that was a joke. You probably didn't get that one.
Just horrible with all the fences. You're supposed to take a shortcut anyway across the field. I mean, if you got fences around all the fields.
Do they have collision?
Oh, yeah.
Well, what you could do is build yourself a ramp with a chaff.
Oh, someone sounds like they have experience in this now.
Or wood chips.
The collision on the wood chips or chaff wouldn't cause a problem with the fence?
Or
It should fill right up over where the collision goes. It might be unrealistic to see the wee gap between the fence and the wood chips, but it would go over.
Ah, interesting.
well, or you could use the PC mod that puts sand and dirt into the game.
Or we could just use the teleport mod and not have to worry about it at all anyway, right?
But you don't have that one on there.
No, we don't. In fact, when we did try it here a while back, I think it was Corn Belt, it didn't work. I think it was it AI extension? No, or Follow Me. One of those two.
Do you have Follow Me on?
It was on. I don't remember if I left it active here or not. I think the answer is no, I did not leave it active.
Well, I think since you're playing an Australian map, let's hear your Australian accent.
I don't think I even have an Australian accent.
What, you're not going to have any shocks to water?
No, I don't think I can, sorry.
Put a shrimp in the barbie?
That doesn't sound Australian, really.
Yeah, you're going to get so many complaints from Australian people now with my Australian jokes. Sorry.
The only Australian accents I've heard are kind of more just thick. Okay, we'll just have to make sure this hired worker then turns, let's see, what's here, to the right when he gets to the end. And we shouldn't have to worry about the other one. He'll turn to the left then. We got 4 case quad tracks and 4 John Deere air seeders going on here. Making some progress, sort of, I guess. Again, 16x map here. Takes a while for the map to load. Even when you switch between like fertilized and needs plowing and all that stuff. Oh, actually, hopefully this field doesn't need plowing. I didn't check that. Oh well. A little late now. Anyway, everyone, looking at time, looks like it's actually time to wrap up the episode here already. So a reminder, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer servers, information is in the description below. Again, we ask that you please join us on TeamSpeak. Anyone's welcome to join as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules, and a microphone is not required. Any other comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.
PC suck.
PC for the win.